All right, hello and welcome to the Leinster Listen. So, a new podcast specifically dedicated to all things Leinster and Leinster rugby, as well as maybe sometimes a bit of international rugby if we have time. I'm your host, Mick Linan, Westmeath native, so definitely inside the Leinster province there. Huge fan of Leinster rugby. Been a season ticket holder now for the last 2 years. Would have been prior to that only. It's a little bit of a trek up from Westmeath to be going to every game. But look, delighted to be here now. And look, thanks for joining. This is obviously it's my first podcast we're doing, so you're going to be learning a lot at the same time as I am. But sure, that's all the journey, isn't it? Let's get into kind of what I want to be doing with this podcast series. So I think we're going to go with the general a preview of the games coming up. Hopefully I'll get that in by the Friday. Normally we play on a Saturday, but I guess coming up now, spoiler alert, with the Dragons, that's on Friday this week. It'll be a preview of the upcoming game with a little bit of analysis on the previous game we've played, just to kind of give an update as to what the scores were, just kind of helping us lead up and remind us of what happened in that previous game. And then the next episode after that will generally come out around the Monday, recording that on the Sunday if possible. If we aren't playing on the Sunday, generally we don't, but and that would be more of a deeper analysis of the previous game we just played that weekend, as well as talking about any news related to the team, any injury updates from that game. And I guess that'll be pretty much it. It'll be very chill, hopefully not too controversial. Although I think my opinions are sometimes on that latter side. But yeah, sure, look, we'll get into it now. Let's just start off here with the previous game that we played. As we all know, we needed a win, and against Zebra there, we won about 50-26. So fantastic way to get back into it. Do I even mention Munster in this first ever episode? No, let's just forget about it. It's done now. 50-26. We dominated Zebra there, and let's just get into the preview of the next game. Cool. I suppose starting with we were playing the Dragons. It's in Rodney Parade. Obviously, we're missing a good few internationals there, because we tend to seed the international team, as we all know. But look, I think we've a smashing lineup to play the Dragons, and that I always said, watching the Dragons play at home, fantastic team. They are a danger, but I think with the lineup we have, and I'll quickly go through them. So our loose head prop there, we've Jack Boyle, fantastic player. Hooker, we've Gus McCarthy. Tight head prop, we're looking at Tom Clarkson. Second row is Brian Deeney. Second row again, Diarmaid Mangan. Alex Soroka is our flanker. Scott Penny being the other one. Our captain and number 8, Max Deegan. Absolutely love Max Deegan. He's a stellar player. Is always there to make moves. Unfortunately, he really only gets to shine when the international's out, but I think he could be a starter for us. He's a fantastic player. Coming into the backs then, Fintan Gunn, obviously our scrum half there. Harry Byrne, a man that has been able to shine now that his brother is out with a picture. A fly half, fantastic player. He played some amazing rugby against Zebra. I don't know if anyone's seen a little backhand throw to set up a try there. But Jesus, it was fantastic. Anyway, continuing here. So left wing here we've Jordan Armour. Inside centre then Kieran Frawley. Outside centre being Hugh Cooney. Josh Kenny's on the wing, and Jimmy O'Brien being the full back. Our bench looking very strong still, even with the internationals gone. John McKee, Jerry Carr, Slimani, Snyman. We also have a debutant actually coming up this Friday as well, Josh Erickson, coming through the academy. So it'd be fantastic for him to get his first cap against Dragons this weekend, and hopefully get a win under his belt, and magic might happen. He might get a try himself. Be fantastic. And then just to finish it off, obviously we have some big names then. So Luke McGrath, Charlie Tector, and also Ruben Maloney. So look, a fantastic lineup there. You couldn't really say that that's a second team. That is that isn't in any other team. That is a first team. It's an amazing lineup, and I guess having that, that kind of impact when the majority of our team has been pulled to an international gig is something to be something to be proud of. And yeah, look, I mean, it's what else can you say there? It is what it is. Look, we might be under a bit of pressure. Looking at the Dragons there. You have the beer. Obviously, he's coming in fly half as well. Funny enough, a stat for that, he's only matching Harry Byrne on points. I think it's 21 apiece. I think I've seen that on the URC app there. Which is interesting there. It's considering the beer is he's a constant starter for that team. But look, let's hope that doesn't affect us, and we go in with a level head on that. But the likes of Kai Evans there, fantastic player. He's rapid. He's dangerous every time he gets the ball. I remember watching last year a couple of the games that they won at home, and he's a really big impact wing there. He's just fantastic. So yeah, we might have some issues there, as well as their tight head prop, Rob Hunt. Jeez, he's a big man. He's a big man. Hopefully Jack Boyle, maybe Gus McCarthy can keep him under control. But he's a fantastic player. I've seen him making some huge plays in some of the games last year as well as this year. Although, to be honest, I haven't really watched too many of the Dragons games so far. So yeah, I guess from that lineup, given that it might be, I don't know what the weather is over there, but if it was a bit wet, it's in Rodney Park. The fans always show up for them. It might be a bit intimidating for us, but I still see us coming out over them today. Looking at our previous instances of playing them, I think we played them in September last year. That was in the Aviva. Now, in fairness, I think we trashed them. It was 34-6. But the year prior to that, I think 2023, you can see there, it was in Rodney Parade again. Dragons 10, Leinster 33. Before that, if we want to keep going back, we have February of the same year in the RDS. Can't wait to go back there. Sorry, Leia. It's actually the Leia Arena now, but let me know how what's your opinion on the name change on that. I'm still of two minds whether I'll actually start calling the Leia Arena or not. But yeah, sorry, in that Leinster 43, Dragons 14. Yeah, look, we're probably going into this saying if we play well today, keep the head. The Dragons at the moment, they're not doing too bad. They're 15th currently in the URC table, us being 7th. All those kind of things really, really matter to the team when they go out to play. And hopefully it doesn't get in our head with that. But I'm fairly confident. If I was to give a predicted score, I'd probably go maybe Dragons 15, Leinster 21. Not entirely sure we'll get the bonus point today. But I think if Harry Byrne's on point, our wingers are up there. If we really improve that lineup, hopefully the line out, hopefully we do. I know we've been struggling with that, but if we can really get them down, get the line out. Well, I talk about scrums. If we can keep that scrum under wraps, not get a bit afraid looking at the international team against Africa there. It was a disaster. But if we don't let these things get in our head, we go out there, play a bit of rugby, do what we do best, I think we'll have it in the bag. I can't see us having too much of an issue there. But yeah, I suppose from that, there isn't really much else to say for a preview. You can find us on social media under the Leinster Listen on most platforms there. This podcast, as I said, is going to go out twice a week in the season. I've yet to just figure out what we're going to do in the off season, but I might go into some team deep dives, some character deep dives. Might get some co-hosts on to have some chats about upcoming games and stuff. But yeah, you can find us on the Leinster Listen. I'm currently debating whether to use hashtag the LL. It's not the loss. Well, it should be the WW. But look, it's follow us on the socials. I'm going to be making a Discord chat as well, so we can We can have some discussions there. I want to get some of your opinions in. If you have voice notes, please send them in. You'll definitely get a feature. And yeah, sure. Let's just go through this. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, thanks for listening. And hopefully we win. Have a good one.